everyone. We are adding some finishing touches to our book pages today. So what you'll need are your finished book pages for this part of the project. Okay? So here's my finished book pages. And I'm going to spread these out in front of me. And I have some pictures that I printed off the internet. So you'll also want to have some pictures. And what I'm going to do is read my words and see if I can find a picture that would go well with my words. So let's start with this one. William is thoughtful, creative, and persistent. Let's see. I'm going to spread out my pictures too. I think that picture. And I'm not going to glue anything yet, but I'm just going to set them here in case I want to change them around. Let's see. William built a windmill. It pumped water for crops and provided electricity for lights. This one, there's a picture, good picture of the windmill. William gathered the parts to build his windmill from the junkyard. This picture is cool because it kind of shows like some parts that came from the junkyard. William noticed his village didn't have enough food and the lights in his home were smoky. And this is a picture of like the drought in Malawi. So that they were having a hard time growing food because there wasn't a lot of water. So, okay, I have my pictures laid out. Then you're going to want to check on your pictures. See if there's anything you want to move around. I think mine look good. So here's what I did is I went on the computer, and you can do this with a family member, and I just typed in my mover and shaker's name. And then I clicked on the images part that shows a whole bunch of different pictures. And I knew that I had 4 book pages and that I would need 4 different pictures. So I picked out 4 pictures to print that I really liked and I thought kind of would tell something about William. You can also look at the topics of your book pages ahead of time if you want to and find pictures that will match your words. So you could do it that way too. And then we want to make sure to put 1 picture on each page. I love books that have pictures in them. I think it makes them interesting and it makes me really want to read those books. So let's be sure to get pictures on each of our pages. And this is the last step in creating our book. So once you glue these pages in, or your pictures in, you can go ahead, put your book in order. And then we'll staple them. So I'm going to pause and glue my pictures in, and then I'll show you how to get your book pages in order. So let me pause so I can glue my pictures. Okay, my pictures are all glued in. I'm ready to organize my book. I know that the first page will be my cover page. Okay, so that's going to be my first page. The next one, the first thing that we wrote about was the problem that our mover or shaker noticed. So you're going to want to find that page and it says so-and-so noticed, and then we wrote the problem. So I see it's this one for me. William noticed his village didn't have enough food and the lights in his home were smoky. So that's the next page. Then after that, we wrote about what our mover and shaker did to solve that problem. For me, it's this one. William built a windmill. It pumped water for crops and provided electricity for lights. That'll be my third page. So see how I'm putting them behind? Each time I find the next page, I put it behind. The next one is the interesting fact. And I wrote about how William gathered the parts for the windmill from the junkyard. The last page is when we wrote about the 3 adjectives that describe our mover and shaker. And I did William is thoughtful, creative, and persistent. Okay, so here's all my pages. So you'll want to make sure that they're all facing the same direction. So the top is all at the top. Just kind of look through, make sure nothing is upside down. Because if you know me, you know I've definitely stapled books together when a page is upside down before. You don't want to do that. Don't be me. Okay, so you can do that. And then just kind of do like a little, I don't know what you would call that. Just kind of like tap them like that. Tap, tap, tap. So they're all lined up. And then you can staple your book right along here. Okay, I don't have my stapler with me right now, so I'm not going to staple it, but you can staple yours. and then your book is finished. This is something to celebrate and something to be really, really proud of. You wrote a biography book. You wrote a book about a mover and shaker. This is incredible. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. And I can't wait to get to hear all about your movers and shakers. Join me. Let me see if it's today. It is, yes, later on today. I was looking at my plan book. Later on today, we are going to have a chance to read our mover and shakers, make a little video, and we'll get to put it on a platform where everyone can visit and learn about each other's mover and shakers. So that is super exciting, and I am so looking forward to learning about your movers and shakers. So go ahead, put your pictures in, get your pages in order, tap, 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 staple, and then pat on the back. Great job, everyone. Okay, go ahead and finish up your books. Yay!